Hey guys, got a couple of projects on the bench. That ice cream truck I know I talked about in my last video. Absolutely wonderful. It's doing its thing, guys. It is working. It is working very, very well. One of the projects here, and I know it sounds funny, but sometimes you just got to clean the crap off your bench. So I got to go through everything that I'm not currently using and get it off the bench. And what I'll do is I'll put it in my spare parts bins and all that stuff. But when you keep a clean bench, guys, things work out a whole lot better. You can find your stuff. If you can't, see it, you can't use it. And I've got everything in there from like heads I've repro'd, wheels, tires, axles, bumpers. So just from, again, time to time, you got to clean the bench. Got to clean the bench. Now, this is what the video is going to be about here. It is a fastback Mustang, obviously, but it doesn't have the roof on it. What I'm thinking about doing, since I have one, I've got one, and that's why we know it's a fastback, the stripes and all that. What I'm thinking about doing is making something that Aurora didn't make. I'm going to clean this bugger up, and guys, when you get them in this shape off of eBay, they're a dime a dozen. They're absolutely a dime a dozen. They really are. So when you get them off of eBay, and I know I can fix it up, I don't want to do a fastback. So what I'm thinking is maybe let's do a convertible. We'll get the boot on, we'll put the driver in, we'll get a windshield, and I know it's got the front and the back bumpers. They are nowhere near pristine. I'm thinking replace those two just for fun. So we'll have like a, what should be a fastback, we'll have it a convertible. I don't know if I'll put it on eBay or not, and considering it, but if it comes out good, it might slide right in my collection. All right, I think the first thing to do is just looking at it, it's filthy. I'm going to give this thing a bath. Boy, guys, I hope it's coming through. We just polished up a turd. It looks so much better. It looks so much better. Underneath side, I tell you what, let me do this. Let me turn it over. It looks so much better. It was filthy. Absolutely filthy. I tell you what, let me get it back turned over again. The holes for the roof where that was, one of them needs to be cleaned out, and the one of the front windshield, I think it's the one closest to me, needs to be cleaned out. Let me go ahead and get my little tiny screwdriver, and from the underside is what I'll be doing. Here it is. I'll be taking the screwdriver, and what I'll do is I'll just push on it from this side, guys. That's what you do. You don't push on it from the other side. You might mar the body or something. So again, it's just been in warm water. I'm going to see if we can get the little plastic residuals out of there. Give me just a sec. Wow, seriously, easy enough. About 10 seconds and I was done. Absolutely done. Again, soak them in warm water. Poke them from the underneath side. A lot of times they just come right out. Don't, I'm going to do it really hard. Just take your time. Put even pressure. See where where we're going to put the boot? A little bit like glue marks there. I tried getting that out when I was scrubbing it. I couldn't get that out, but the boot's going to cover it. Everything else looks real good. I might be taking the bumpers off next, or let's fit it with the windshield or the boot. Let's just see. Okay, good. I got my parts bin out. And I tell you what, guys, I feel like sometimes I should label the parts that I got in these things. I always, a lot of times, keep some of the pristine ones in these Ziploc bags and whatnot. So let me go ahead and find the Mustang ones. I'm going to find the boot. I'm going to find the glass. Give me just a sec. Okay, got the boot, got the windshield. Guys, they look like they're in great shape here right now. I can't wait to see them on the Mustang over there. Let's go ahead and dry fit them. Oh my gosh, look at that. Already looking strong. I know I've got the little drivers. I'm going to go ahead and find out which part bin they are in, and I'm going to make sure I get one that's the right color, because when they did the carpet and stuff like that, they never matched it whenever. So I'm going to find the one that looks good, and we'll go from there. Got a number of the drivers and heads and whatnot. I don't know what color I'm going to choose. Probably, let me pick a couple of them and see which one looks best on the Mustang there. Got a few of the drivers out. I even took one of the vibrators out, one of the drivers, and I put the yellow one in there first. I'm going to look at what they all look like. The yellow looks pretty strong. Good contrast as far as the seat colors and the rug there. I'm going to look at what the other ones look like, and let's see what looks best. Alright, looking at the white one, doesn't stand out near as much, but looks good. Looks real good. Look at the turquoise. Turquoise looks pretty strong. I like that kind of lighter blue to it. That looks really good. Immediately I'm saying no, I don't. The red with the red seats, I don't know. That's not working for me. I don't think so. Looking at a gray color, that looks strong, guys. That really looks really strong. It's going to be a tough decision. We'll see which one. I didn't put the one that was for the vibrators. I didn't put that in there. A little bit bigger than I wanted, so I kind of left that one out. But we'll see. They all look good. I didn't like the red one. I can't say they all look good. I really didn't like the red one. So, guys, tell me what you think. I'm not sure yet. I'm not sure yet which we're going to go with. Let's see what happens. All right, good. I decided I'm going to go with the gray. I think it doesn't stand out. Quite frankly, if you're looking at it, you go, oh, it just looks like an old T-Jet. You know, and it does. That's what I'm going after. So time to glue everything up. Guys, this is the glue I use. I know I've mentioned it a bunch of times, but that's the kind I use. If you need to get the parts apart, you know, after a bit, this is the kind of glue you want to use because it doesn't ruin the plastic and doesn't, you know, do that kind of stuff. So it is time to glue everything up. Then I will hunt down the bumpers. Looking good, guys. We are officially glued up. I gotta walk away from it right now or else I'm gonna start fussing with it again. So for right now, we are done. We just gotta let everything dry. Then the bumper issue will be next. Might take them off first and again, hunt down the other one. So gotta let it dry. Okay, here we are looking at the bumper. Boy, it's more pitted and black than I'd like to. Same thing with the back one. Found the bumper kits, pardon me, for the Mustang here. You see that top one there? That's different than the other ones here. It's a little bit more silver. I don't know if you can see that, but it's a little bit more silver. The other ones have, I don't want to say they have a gold tint to them, but the top one's a little bit more silver. That is one I made before year 2000. I started trying to repro some of these things, and I got them chromed up, and I really know it's mine because it's not Aurora because they didn't do this. You see that little black patch in the back? That's how I glued it onto the tree when I had, I figured his name, Mr. Horner, I think his last name is, and he did the chrome work for me. So that was years ago. I'm considering putting that on the Mustang here. I don't know because these little the bumper kits, they match. I'm probably going to use a front one and a back one from those because they really look good. Okay, here's what we're looking at. Here's how I'm going to execute the next part. I'm going to take my X-Acto knife and I'm just going to trim off that little rim there. I'm going to do it on both sides, trim it off on both sides, and that should get the bumper out. And I'll do the same thing with the back bumper, and they should just pop right out. It's got the bumpers off. Night and day difference between the two there. You know what? Got the new kit over there on the left side. The old one, I'm going to save those, put it in, probably resell it or fix up an old Mustang again. But for this one, since it's going to be like a custom deal with the convertible, I want it to look nice. And I'll get a chassis on here after a bit. But let's first dry fit the bumpers, and we'll look at it, see what it looks like. Boy, I was just looking at chrome, looks good on there. New chrome looks real good on there, guys. Let me scrounge up the chassis, get this thing on the track. Oh wow, come on, done, absolutely done. That looks, look at them both together. That looks great. That came out real good. You know, again, we're I hate to say it, but we're shining up a turd. I don't think this is going to go on eBay, guys. I really like it. I really like it. Time for us to hit the track with it. Okay, here we go. Let me get the transformer, and we got the inside lane. Oh, that looks good. That looks good. That looks real good, doesn't it? Look at that bugger. I love the convertibles like that. And I tell you what, you got a convertible, the old T-Jets and whatnot, often, like we found that they're missing the glass and the driver. Sometimes they're missing the boot like this one was, but often they're missing the glass and driver. When you restore them like that, guys, they look so much better. They really do. They really do. I'm going to have a ball with this one. All right, guys, that's going to wrap it up. Hope you enjoyed the video. See ya. Well, it looks good. I know we ended off just a second ago, but there's a quick note, guys. I was finishing up a couple other projects, diving into a few things, and I'm over here working on the AC Cobra, getting ready to do the bumpers. And I just had a quick thought. The old bumpers, front one, actually, not too bad. A little bit of the black coming through. Back bumper, one of the nubs is gone, taking the bumper off. One of the other nubs came off. But my point is save that stuff, guys. Save that stuff. If I would have had that nub, it would have been very, very easy to restore the bumpers. But if you don't, then you got to get a bumper kit, and you do it that way. So again, I'm going to save this. Even though the back bumper doesn't have either nub, I'm still going to save these parts. Guys, you just never know. In addition, over here, I know I said it before, but I got a couple of product reviews. Tires just came in. We're going to do some decals. And I think I got 3 of them. I'll combine it and make all one video. It'll be cool. All right, guys, have fun.